1, 2, 3.
Jadi hari ni ialah hari pertama antara kita punya International Conference on Online Harms. Seperti ucapan yang Mak Mohamed Timbalan Perdana Menteri tadi lah, bahawa kerajaan berharap untuk bawa undang-undang baru ni untuk sesi parlimen yang akan datang, which is sesi yang bermula pada 14 Oktober. This is a budget session dan kita harap selepas bajet tu kita akan bawa undang-undang baru ni lah. Keduanya, saya nak maklum bahawa Kementerian Komunikasi ada akta dia sendiri, akta CMA, dan pendaftaran adalah di bawah akta dia lah. Kami ni lebih kepada undang-undang yang dilihat sebagai akan menjadi undang-undang yang kami bahagian undang-undang yang akan bawa undang-undang ni ke parlimen. Pemakaiannya akan dipakai oleh regulator lah, MCMC dan semua agensi-agensi lah. Itu sebenarnya. Maknanya dia bukan undang-undang regulating seperti yang ada di bawah MCMC sekarang. Ini satu akta. Masalah sekarang, what we are facing problem sekarang je lah, whatever maklumat kita minta daripada platform providers, dia tak nak inform kat government. Pasal this is dia punya product sale. Sebab dia ialah dia punya marketing kan, dia mesti simpan. Jadi akta kita ni ialah online harms tu ialah kita buat di mana kita nakkan supaya we want that the consumer will have the ultimate power. That is very important, satu. Keduanya, saya pun dah bincang tadi dalam saya punya ucapan saya, there must be a balance dengan hak bersuara. Kita tak boleh sistem yang orang kata oh ni akan menidakkan demokrasi, kerajaan akan turunkan semua segala maklumat. Tadi pembentangan pakar tu dikata kerajaan tak boleh turun banyak. You nak turun pun banyak mana you nak turun? You turun kat A, dia naik kat B. You turun kat B, dia keluar kat C. You tell me, how do you control 30 million users? That is the problem. The government tak boleh turunkan. It is impossible. So, but then dia kata, banyak platform providers ni, dia ada beberapa perkara yang dia takkan langgar. Satunya, for example, when it comes to children pornography, sexual offences semua. Bila berkenaan kanak-kanak, there are certain guideline dia akan akur pada tuntutan pada kerajaan. So that will also assist the government lah, that when it comes to children. That's why the akta that we are doing now, the act that we are doing, we're putting in a lot of issues in, not just the responsibility on the platform providers, but we want that the public is also participating to engage. I think that's basically what the presentation that's going to happen today and tomorrow lah, to explain how we have to shift the responsibility to the community lah. That's basically what we're trying to do, to allow the law to do that. People must be responsible. Yeah.
You mentioned that you are now in phase 2, moving to phase 3, which is stakeholder engagement, and then you also want to table it in October, less than a month from now, October sitting of Parliament. Do you think that timeline is feasible? And then the second question is, you mentioned this is not a regulating act. Could you elaborate a bit more on that, please?
Yeah, I mean, when I said October session, of course, when October starts, definitely the budget will go first. So we'll have maybe 2 weeks towards the end, December lah. Alright. So, but then, of course, the drafting is being drafted. We already drafted the bill, but we want to get more engagement. Then we have to get a policy decision by the government, which is the cabinet decision. Then once we have that, when the bill is ready, then we will engage on all the MPs to get their response. Because you know, when it goes to Parliament, there are many ways. There are various stands that the MPs can take. They may refer to the select committee. They may discuss with us before we do the second reading. Those are various processes and procedure that's available out there. Now, the reason that I mentioned to you is that this is not a regulating bill. The regulators are MCMC. This new law is not about regulating. This new law is about duty. What is expected of you?
Imposing a duty on the social media platform.
No, on everyone, even the users. You know, as what I think the speaker has mentioned, that I think from all the countries that has done some laws, some of the countries are re-looking at their online safety act because there was a certain gap that they discovered. Like in UK, they're looking it back. In Australia and Canada, they're evaluating. So it depends on the country. But as far as we are concerned, we want to take the best practices from all those countries that has considered that when they did this law a few years ago, where was their mistake or where was the lacuna. So we want to come up. So we're bringing in all the international experts to guide us. But what I want to assure the public, we will not compromise on the freedom of expression. This is the position of the government of Madani today. We're not going to compromise. Means, if you have that constitutional right, you are protected, you have that freedom, you have the freedom to express yourself. But if you are expressing yourself and your expression is causing harm, like a statement which is slander or libel, there are many laws will take you on that road. I cannot stop you from talking, right? But you have to be responsible for what you talk. If you say something to me that is slander and libel, defamatory, I can take action over you, civil or criminal, correct? But I can't stop you from talking. So it's the same thing with social media. Now, for MCMC, they are regulators. They regulate providers, system providers. They cannot be regulating people's behavior, you understand? So that's why we have to come up with this new law. So MCMC regulate, then this is new law on online safety. So we're trying to separate that, because we want to learn from other countries and how they look at this. Now, from all the government out there, they keep telling us, the platform providers, they will definitely compromise with the government because they are selling a product. Takkan they want to close down TikTok, close down and then walk away? They will never do that because there's too much business here. You understand? So that's basically, this is a new bill. It's something totally new.